U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is heading to Albania and then to Germany this week for the Munich Security Conference. Among the issues he will likely face in Europe is the stalling of military aid to Ukraine and former President Donald Trump's comments threatening to abandon the NATO alliance. VOA Cindy Sain reports.
As Russia continues to attack Kharkiv and other Ukrainian cities, experts warn that U.S. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson's refusal to allow a vote on an aid package to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan is resulting in deaths, with Kyiv running short on manpower and munitions. President Joe Biden outlined the stakes Tuesday, saying supporting the bill sends a crucial message to Russian President Vladimir Putin.
If we don't stop Putin's appetite for power and control in Ukraine, he won't limit himself just to Ukraine. And the cost for America and our allies and partners are going to rise. For Republicans in Congress who think they can oppose funding for Ukraine and not be held accountable, history is watching.
It is against this backdrop that Secretary of State Antony Blinken is making his first trip to Albania and then heading to the Munich Security Conference. He plans a slew of bilateral meetings with his counterparts from Germany, Ukraine, India, and a number of other countries, including possibly China. Some comments from the likely Republican presidential nominee, former President Donald Trump, threatened to overshadow the security talks. Trump said last week that he had once told a NATO member that he would not protect certain allies from Russia, and he has continually pressured Republican members of Congress not to approve aid for Ukraine. At the State Department Wednesday, VOA asked whether U.S. domestic politics would put Blinken in a difficult position in Munich. Spokesperson Matthew Miller said this.
And certainly I'm sure that when we are in Munich, we will hear directly from foreign leaders that they are watching very much what Congress does. We know the Ukrainian people are watching, and as the president said, history is watching as well.
Republican lawmakers are divided over continued U.S. funding for Ukraine. Republican Representative Pete Sessions told VOA that the U.S. has promised Ukraine its support.
The Democrats in the Senate have passed what I consider to be a good funding bill to supply Ukraine with its needs. The bottom line really is for Ukraine, they need help with artillery and armaments that the United States has the supply of.
On Tuesday, the Democrat-led Senate, with bipartisan support, passed the $95 billion foreign aid bill, which included $60 billion for Ukraine. Sessions said he believes Congress will manage to pass the aid bill one way or the other. Cindy Sain, VOA News, the State Department.